Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome to more Final Fantasy 15. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what you can carry over on New Game Plus. The patch came out recently, I think it came out on Tuesday. So yeah, for those of you guys that beat the game already and decide to want to, play it again, you can, NG Plus is out. And if you guys are curious on what you can carry over to NG Plus, I'm going to show you right now. So let's get started. So yeah, we're gonna start it from our character here. So first thing that gets carried over, your level gets carried over. Your experience points gets carried over as well, but I suggest you guys spend it on, if you've beaten the game and you got like a good amount of XP stored, make sure you spend it before you do NG Plus, because when you go through story and stuff, they're gonna force you to, rest at an inn or something like that, and yeah, you're not gonna get much experience. So I suggest you spend it at Altisha or something, get that ×3 bonus before you go NG Plus if you want to do NG Plus. So there's that. Your AP gets carried over. Your money also gets carried over. All your royal arm gets carried over, or whatever you have collected, it gets carried over. Gear, let's go into gear. Alright, Noctis, all the stuff, all the weapons gets carried over. Alright, so whatever weapon you have when you finish the game before you go NG Plus, they will all get carried over. So there's that. Here's all the royal arms. Spells, they all get carried over as well. Even your flask, like the slots, it gets carried over. Accessories, they all get carried over. Alright. Your outfits, all of them, even the end game ones. And that goes for all the characters. Your techniques, whatever you have unlocked, and what level it is at. If it's at max level, whatever, they all get carried over. Okay, for all the characters, and their outfits gets carried over as well, and their accessories. There's that. Ascension, they all get carried over. Right, whatever skills you have unlocked, they all get carried over. Skills, everything gets carried over. Whatever skills level it is before, it will be carried over to New Game Plus. Element C, so here's all the slots. Okay, items, everything, all the potions, elixirs, whatever. Ingredients also gets carried over. Okay, items, auto parts, fishing items, key items, whatever you have gets carried over. And photos, every photo that you have they get carried over as well. The filters, everything, dishes, whatever you have unlocked will be carried over. I don't have much dish unlocked, so there you go. Fishes, whatever fish you caught, it will carry over, like the size and stuff like that, so there's that. I think that's pretty much it for here. Armature, the skill armature gets carried over as well, so that's pretty unique. Next, let's talk about the Chocobo. The Chocobo gets carried over as well, and when I say it gets carried over, it's like the level gets carried over. So the stuff you have unlocked for the Chocobo, they get carried over as well. And when you start New Game Plus, you can access this right away. Okay, this renting thing, this rental stuff, you can access it right away. It's not like before, when you when you start from level 1 like fresh. Like this couldn't be accessed before, but if you go New Game Plus, that will be accessible, and you can call in your Chocobo. So let me just demonstrate here. See, you can call them in. As long as you pay the rental fee, and you can get them. There's that. Let's see. The Regalia. If you guys have the flying Regalia from the end game, that does not get carried over, but everything else gets carried over, like your speed upgrades, how much like gas it reserves. Yeah, well, conserving gas, that upgrade, that will get carried over as well, and all your paint jobs gets carried over. But the flying Regalia mode, like the flight mode, does not get carried over. Okay, so you have to beat the game again in order for your Regalia to fly. Which, I don't know, it's not that special to me. Probably because I crash land too much. But yeah, it does have infinite fuel though, so that's pretty good. And last thing here, the hunts. This kind of sucks because your hunter rank thing does not get carried over. So you see, I'm at level 1 right now, and yeah, it does not get carried over. So if you were like level 8 before, you're gonna be level 1 if you start New Game Plus. So if you guys want to hunt like some crazy ass monsters, you better do it before you come over here. That's pretty much it. So all that gets carried over. But the weird thing about New Game Plus, it's when you fight the monsters, they're still whatever level it was back in the regular New Game. So it's kind of weird. Like, for example, let me show you guys a quest. This is a main story quest right here, Legacy. See, it's level 5, and the monster there is like level 5 or level 7 or something like that. Yeah, that doesn't change. The hunts doesn't change. The side quests doesn't change. It's still like low level. So I guess if you want to go through the game again looking all cool with your new outfits or being a badass, you know, like pretty much one-shot things, then New Game Plus is the new mode for you. Or if you just want to go through story again, there's that. Yeah, I don't know what else New Game Plus has to offer. Yeah, maybe there's a new ending. I don't know. I haven't been New Game Plus yet, so I wouldn't know. But everything else seems the same except for the stuff that you have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else that there is to say. The shop items are pretty much still like the crappy items that you get from regular New Game. So yeah, that's New Game Plus. Yeah, and that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. So I thank you all for watching, and I hope this video has been helpful for those of you guys that are considering New Game Plus. But yeah, other than that, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Yeah, New Game Plus. I'm probably gonna go through it again. Yeah, see y'all later. Homes out.